One summer, a young boy went to visit his grandfather during his school holidays. The boy loved spending time with him. They talked, laughed, and played together every day. One afternoon, the boy looked at his grandfather and said, "Grandpa, when I grow up, I want to become a successful man. Can you tell me how I can be successful in life?" The grandfather smiled, nodded gently, and said, "Yes, but first come with me." He took the boy to a nearby plant nursery. From there, the grandfather bought 2 small plants and brought them home. Back at the house, he planted one plant in a pot and placed it inside the house. The other plant he planted outside in the open ground. Then the grandfather asked, "Tell me, which of these 2 plants do you think will grow better in the future?" The boy thought for a moment and replied, "The plant inside the house will grow better. It is safe from danger. The plant outside will face strong sunlight, storms, animals, and many risks." The grandfather smiled softly and said, "Let's see what happens." Soon after, the boy returned home with his parents. 4 years later, the boy came back to visit his grandfather again. As soon as he arrived, he said eagerly, "Grandpa, last time I asked you about success, you didn't give me an answer. This time you must tell me." The grandfather smiled and said, "I will, but first let us look at the plants we planted years ago." He took the boy to the plant that was growing in the pot inside the house. The small plant had grown into a tree. Then he took the boy outside. There, the boy saw something surprising. The plant that had been growing outside had become a huge tree with strong roots and wide branches, providing shade to everyone who passed by. The grandfather turned to the boy and asked, "Now tell me, which plant grew more? Which one is more successful?" The boy replied, "The plant outside, Grandpa. But how is that possible? It faced so many dangers, yet it grew so big." The grandfather smiled and said, "Yes, the plant outside faced many problems, but those problems gave it something important. It had the freedom to spread its roots deep into the ground. Storms made its roots stronger. Heat made it tougher. Today, it is so strong that even a storm cannot harm it." Then the grandfather placed his hand on the boy's shoulder and said, "Always remember this. If you always choose comfort, you will never grow to your full potential. But if you are willing to face the world despite its dangers, no goal will be impossible for you. Never see problems as obstacles. See them as steps toward success." The boy took a deep breath and looked at the strong tree once again. At that moment, he truly understood his grandfather's lesson. The obstacles we fear in life are not our enemies. They are the very things that make us stronger. Life is a great adventure, filled with twists and turns. What seems like a roadblock is often just a puzzle waiting to be solved. Just like in a game, the real fun is overcoming challenges. Every difficulty you face is a chance to learn, grow, and level up in life. So don't run from challenges. Embrace them. Face them bravely. You already have the strength, determination, and spirit to rise above anything. Thank you for listening. I hope this story adds value to your life. And remember, always keep rising.